Is this the soundtrack in your backyard? Put an end to the menace. DynaTrap captures mosquitoes and other flying pests and lets you enjoy the peace and quiet once again. Silent, simple. With DynaTrap, mosquito relief is on the way.
So I have a confession, and I just want to be blatantly honest with you about something. I don't really like nature. Let me explain. I love trees, okay? I just don't like things that live in nature. And I'm being 1,000% serious, so I'm never gonna go camping. And you know, the summer's great, but it is not enjoyable to me to be like swatting and slapping and spraying and smelling. I thought I liked citronella at one point, and then I burned a citronella candle, and I was like, maybe not, my name is no. So, and then there's my daughter Jagger, who's 5, and of course she's adorable, so why wouldn't you just wanna like land on her and bite her and chew on her and kiss her, but when she gets an insect bite, like a mosquito will bite her, and it turns into like almost the size of a golf ball. It turns welt-like. So welcome in, it's Saturday, and this is DynaTrap. We have had probably 1.6 million DynaTraps sold on QVC. Please call us. Boaters, backyarders, you have stories. I've heard them all. I mean, you guys own a lot of DynaTraps. We have sold a lot of DynaTraps. In fact, DynaTrap since 2015, we've had 16 Today's Special Values. I own 3 that I'm about to put out, now that it's officially April, in my front, back, and side yard. I got those 3 because of the TSVs I kicked off, because I don't like nature. Again, the things that live in nature. So, DynaTrap. Now, instead of bringing you multiple TSVs every year, which is how we got to 16 TSVs in a couple of years, 6, 7, or 8, now DynaTrap is here with their only TSV of the year. This year, there's not one more after this one, or a second or a third. This is the TSV. All year, that's it. Think Mom's Day, Father's Day, and we are redoing a TSV that we did last year, right? Same offer, same choices, same price, even though everything else in the world with inflation is not the same price as it was last year, pretty much. All right, here's what we're doing. Again, please call us with your stories. I have a few of my own, but let me first get you through your choices. First, what size DynaTrap, the global leader in fighting insects without open flames, chemical smells, or anything gross that impacts the quality of your outdoor life? Would you like the 1 acre? I own 3 of these. Grand Dame, how do you choose your size if you don't know? Our guest will help us, but the 1 acre is the largest size we bring you, and so if there's any doubt, you're going here. Then we move on to the ½ acre. Always extremely popular. Also, keep in mind, this and the 1/4 acre are always super popular and sell out in colors, which brings me to, this is the only TSV of the year. There is 1 quantity for 2023. This is literally all we have and all we're doing in a TSV. And so now that you know your size, you have to choose your color, and that's where things already sell out on the day, long before we get to the end of a day, which, remember, TSVs are only good for 24 hours. Tungsten. Down here, everything I take you through is an exclusive color made for QVC. We at my house own a copper. I am loving the green, amazing. Also greatly blends in with foliage if you're looking for something that doesn't stand out. I think the navy is wild chic, so the navy is extremely popular. By the way, 3-month return policy here, 90 days, get her home, plug her in, keep her running 24/7, that's the first tip, in order to see how it works for you. And then bronze. And then let's, as we wait for your calls to come in with stories, let's talk about the value. Do you know that the retail value for the 1/4 acre size, the smallest, is $99? We're charging $59 just for 24 hours. For $99 at retail, you can buy a quarter acre, which is the smallest one. But here on a 24-hour TSV day for $99, we can upgrade you to a half acre. The 1 acre, which we're charging just for today, $159, is actually retails for $219. And so we invite out our guest, Sean Pickford, America's dad, Mr. DIY, or as I like to say, the man that if he lived in my house, anytime there is a bug, I'd be like, Sean, can you come kill this? So I'd like to start with some fun facts about mosquitoes, because there's nothing better than at the top of midnight starting a brand new day and a beautiful April weekend grossing people out. Mosquitoes, the biting ones, the ones that suck thy blood, the female mosquitoes are the biters.
Correct.
They lay 100 to 200 eggs. So that's a lot of mosquitoes once they hatch, flying around looking for their next victim, while you are just trying to enjoy your plot of sanctity, which is your castle, your acreage, your home, the thing you dreamed of, and now you feel like you can't go outside because bugs have taken over. That's why I don't love nature. Okay, fine, things that live in nature. Sean Pickford, who is DynaTrap and how does this work?
So DynaTrap is a leading manufacturer of flying insect traps. All right, Stackline tracked it last year, and we were the #1 bug collector, attractor in the entire market space. Okay?
Yep.
We've been around for over a dozen years. So we've perfected the technology that mimics us as human beings, meaning this gives off light, warmth, and carbon dioxide. That's why it's so effective in attracting 13 different types of bugs, including the #1 pest worldwide, mosquitoes.
Okay, but it's not just mosquitoes. Prepare to get a little queasy.
Yeah, mosquitoes, flies, wasps, hornets, stink bugs, and moths.
Wait, there's more. There's more,
there's-
it's just not on this screen. May I
sure.
interject? Oh wait, no, we do have it on the screen. Biting midges. What is that? Japanese beetles? I can't imagine those are good for plants. Gnats, a muskid, drain flies. You guys, I'm not even joking. One time Joe was traveling and I came back from my own girls trip, and we have septic, so apparently the water in the bottom of the drain had dried up, and we had so many drain flies collecting on my windows. It was like something out of a sci-fi horror film. So let's just say, again, many really decisive reasons that DynaTrap is coming to your spring summer rescue. Okay, so that being said, you've just explained, and Chris in Illinois, we see your call. He has a lake house. I can't wait to hear about his experience with DynaTrap. So this attracts those bugs that you just walked through. You notice it's quiet. I don't hear like a motor running. It's not hot to the touch.
No.
So it gives off light, heat, and carbon dioxide to attract those insect species. Then once they're in there, what happens?
So there's a powerful fan in here that sucks them down into the trap, which is this part here. All right. They go into the trap and they expire. So then after they expire, you can go ahead and you can open the trap and release them into a covered trash can by pressing this button right here.
Yeah, baby.
All right. Before you had to unscrew it, you had to, be a little bit of a contortionist to get them to get rid of the bugs. Now you just push the eject button, as I like to call it, and you dump them in a covered trash can. Why a covered trash can? Because that one female mosquito you just caught may not have expired, but is ready to lay its eggs. So you want to make sure you get it in the trash can. Yes.
Woo!
Yeah.
Okay, getting real. Chris, we're coming. All right, so again, just taking a pause. We're gonna deep dive more on how this works and tips on where do you put it. Does it go near where you're seated because you don't want the bugs on you, so you want it near you? No, you don't. So we're going to explain to you the best tips for how and when to use it. But this is what you were talking about, warmth, light, and carbon dioxide.
Yeah, this is our UV LED light technology. It attracts insects day and night, so we want you to leave it plugged in 24 hours a day. All right, carbon dioxide coating here, well, that produces the carbon dioxide with the titanium dioxide. By heating that up, it attracts the mosquitoes. It thinks it's a human being. It thinks it's going there to feed. Well, when it gets close enough, they have terrible eyesight. They're sucked down into the bottom of the trap, where they expired. You hit that one-touch easy emptying system button, I like to call it the eject button, right into the trash can. Goodbye, good riddance. You never have to touch a bug.
All right, we're going to Chris in one hot second. Let me tell you what your choices are and how you make your order, because we normally have a couple DynaTrap, maybe 3 DynaTrap TSVs a year. You wait for them because we have easy pay. You wait for them because we bring you sick values, exclusive colors, and we're the first to launch updated technologies like, last year when we came to you with that one button, quick, easy release of the basket and all of the like dead friends. Well, now here's what we've got. You're choosing either the 1 acre, the half acre, or the 1/4 acre. Once you know that, what color do you want? This is tungsten. Down here is copper. The next 4 are all exclusive to QVC. I love the green, blends in with foliage. I love the navy, like nautical and just super chic. I love the bronze. We own a bronze at my house. I own 3 of these. You have a 3-month return policy and a 1-year warranty. And we are only doing 1 DynaTrap TSV of the year. If you want it at a super low price compared to retail, you need to get it now and in the next less than 24 hours. The price, $59 is what we're charging down here for the smallest size, the 1/4 acre. Retail's gonna charge you $99. For the half acre, we're charging you $99. Retail's gonna charge you $154. The largest 1 acre is a $219 machine, and you today for 24 hours are getting it at $159, which is basically you getting a 1 acre for about the price of what retail sells the half acre at. You guys are buying more than one, and Chris is a great example in Illinois. Chris, like so many people do, right? You find out how well DynaTrap works without the smell, without chemicals, without motors running, like nothing that impairs your outdoor quality of life. And then you come back and you get more. So I don't want to give Chris's story away. Chris in Illinois, hi. I'm Sean and this is Sean. Will you tell us?
Nice to meet you.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, what's your DynaTrap story?
So I had originally bought some. We have an in-ground pool. I bought one for our pool a couple years back when you guys first had them on. And we, in the meantime, have built a cabin along the river down where we live, or down close to where we live. And I bought the acre DynaTrap to put along the river because the mosquitoes and the gnats were just horrific, like to the point you couldn't even enjoy your visit. So I actually got a bunch of my neighbors to buy them too along the riverfront, and they love them. But our neighbor next to us, they have a camper. They pull it in and out frequently, and they don't have a DynaTrap. Well, if we would walk from our ground to their ground, we would get to, I guess, that perimeter where the DynaTrap didn't cover, and it was like walking into a wall of mosquitoes when we got to their area. So I cannot live without it. It's like the best thing ever.
Great story. And I know, you've had such a good experience. You've kept buying more. I'm right there with you. I mean, it is so unpleasant to be outside with skin exposed, trying to enjoy the nice weather when you are being attacked. It's just, I can't. So.
Right. Yeah. And we have granddaughters as well. So they come out quite a bit, and they can't believe how they don't get bit, because when they go to, their other nanny and papas, they were getting bit as well. Yep. So the other nanny and papa bought a DynaTrap for their house as well.
Oh, that's awesome.
You are awesome,
Yeah.
Chris in Illinois. I'm glad that we could partner with DynaTrap and make your quality of life outdoors for your whole family something to celebrate.
Yeah, it's wonderful. It's a game changer.
It really is.
Thank you.
No problem, guys. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Well, that's it. She went off of her property to the next property, and the wall of mosquitoes greeted her.
Gross, right?
Right. And you think, does it really work? It really works.
So I have a couple questions for you, but we have 700 out the door. Let's not forget, 1 DynaTrap TSV of the year. This year, it's today for 24 hours. You are not wrong, like Chris and others, to get more than one. We're going to have Sean right now tackle how we know what size to get and where we put these on our property, because one of the biggest mistakes you can make is putting one too close to the outdoor living area. I know you're intuitively thinking, I don't want bugs around me, so I'll put